So this is part 4 of the custom bed frame build, and I didn't intend to do any commentary for this video. I just wanted it to be shots of the progress that I made, but I do need to explain a couple of issues that that I ran into. The first is that you saw me cutting that square of plywood at the beginning of the video, and you'll see that I use that as a spacer for positioning the legs on the frame. And the reason for that is the plywood needs to sit inside of the frame, and for it to do that, the legs need to be offset from the top of the frame. And I use that little scrap of plywood for a spacer, hoping that, or the intention was that that would give me basically the exact amount of space that I would need. It didn't turn out that way for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe the floor of my shop or something wasn't entirely as level as I thought or something. In any case, when I got all 4 legs on and flipped the frame right side up, all 4 of them were off, and the plywood was sitting proud of the frame. So in order to fix that, what I did was I drilled the holes in the legs significantly bigger than what they actually needed to be for the bolts, and that gave me room to move the legs up and down to adjust so I can get the correct spacing I needed for the plywood to sit inside of the frame the way it's supposed to. And the second problem I ran into is that the frame is slightly out of square, and I don't think there's anything I can do about it at this point, and it's small enough that I don't think it will be noticeable. I mean, I certainly didn't notice until I went to cut the plywood base and noticed that even though the plywood itself was fairly square, it wasn't fitting in the way it was supposed to. So what I ended up doing for that was I took some scrap pieces of wood, and I used some hot glue to temporarily glue them to the frame, the inside of the frame, for some temporary support of the plywood. I positioned the plywood where I needed it to be, and then marked it on the inside against the frame to get it to the sort of the shape that the frame actually is, and then use that line to cut the plywood to the correct size or shape, or however you want to say it. So anyway, so those were the 2 biggest problems that I ran into. So anyway, I'll let you continue to watch, and if you like this video, be sure and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch the rest of this series. Bye.